Hi, I'm King Sway,
It's like gaming.
and this is Fanfiction Gaming. This is the continuation of Iverness Castle. We last left off, my character, DeKarrin, had cleared the castle.
Yeah.
So, that's where we're picking up. Also, the DM's a jerk.
Oh, how so? If anything, I call you the jerk.
7 demons, homie.
That you killed
7 demons.
with practically no damage dealt to you.
No, I got damaged.
Barely.
F-boy looking butt. Just, D6. Where's my D6? So.
Living Mo counts as a spell.
Huh?
Living Mo counts as a spell, but you can also use it for a cheat.
Yes.
Oh, that's stupid.
It's with the wind powers, Gale Force. It's homebrew, but it follows the same mechanics as the wind power, my wind gust. 3d10 for one use, for one chi point, and it goes 1d10 for every point of chi or blood that I give up to continue the dice values. Everything I use, when I do that, I usually use like 4 hit points, one to activate it, and the other 3 for the dice value upper. Why do you think I'm like, yeah, and everything dies? And whatever's blood is left, that is what I replenish with. Okay, so yeah, we fixed a little bit of the camera angles. Like now you can see what we're rolling and whatnot. Because I noticed in the first three, the camera angles were kind of So you can see the table now. You can, well, you're still stuck with his ugly face.
Hey.
But yeah, we're slowly trying to fix things as we're going along. Someone asked what the maps were. This one is the map for, we got Dragon's Inquisition, the Empire of Orlais, and then Ferelden. That map is the Pontar Valley from The Witcher. This map is the 9 Holes, the Promises of Skyrim. Because we actually play all that. Yes. And that is Shadow of the Colossus. Yeah. This big old thing right here is Shadow of the Colossus. Not the remake. Shadow of the Colossus, the original, on PlayStation. I got that from PlayStation Magazine. There's ads on the other side of that. That's how long I've had some of my posters. But enough of that. I'm going to turn everything over to the unfair DM.
I'm completely fair.
Because he hates me.
I do.
See?
But I still make it fair for him.
No, you're a liar.
How is throwing 7 demons at you that you kill with little to no effort unfair?
Because you didn't even know if I could beat the 5 of them. But you was like, I don't know if he can beat 5, but just to make it a little bit more difficult, 7.
Yeah, because it was fair for me. Maybe not for you, but for me it was fair.
You hear that? Do you hear that?
Anyway, you left off talking to Samantha, correct?
Yes, I was talking to Samantha.
And I'm assuming y'all were just talking about books.
No, I was
castle.
actually letting her know that I had cleared the castle and all of the opposition that was currently in the castle that I'd found, I dispatched.
Murdered. Without a second thought. You murderer.
Look, they swung first.
Is that how we're justifying it now?
If someone shoots at you first and then you shoot back at them and kill them, that is the literal the textbook definition of self-defense.
For you.
Because my definition, which is the literal textbook definition, is somehow different. and not justified by this.
It's not.
That's some heavy, holy BS, homie.
Nah. Okay. Yeah, my dice.
Took you forever. Forever.
Okay.
You ugly. You your daddy's son.
But as the two of you are speaking about the castle, she does mention that she overheard a couple of cultists saying there should have been a caravan of some sort of package coming today. But she doesn't know what they meant. All she knows is what she overheard.
No bueno. Boy! Okay, I don't know about the package. I don't know anything about it. I didn't see anything documents about it. The demons nor the cultists say anything of it. I'll send forward forces in. I understand this is your castle, but I would like to occupy it. The reason I want to occupy it is to make sure that nothing like this happens again.
That would be the best, I suppose.
Don't worry, I'll still come to read to you as often as I can.
Yay.
I look at Shadow, and I tell Shadow, fly. Go retrieve Redcap.
He goes, gets Redcap. Flap, flap. Flap, flap.
And when he gets to Redcap, I'm looking through his eyes. Redcap, the tribe, come, castle.
He looks confused for a moment, but he quickly figures out that's your Raven, it is, correct?
Yes.
You're a Raven, so he rounds everybody up to go.
Okay. So I'm standing at the gate at the gates.
He's still met with Redcap leading his little group of goblins.
Where's my bear?
He's tagging on behind.
Okay.
Bunny in hand. Or mouth.
Okay. I take the bear and I snuggle him and rub him out, give him rub downs, and I pat his belly.
Of course you would.
Oh, bears need love too.
If you say so.
I tell the goblins, I tell Redcap, we have meat for a while. I'll do what I can to see about making sure you guys are fully stocked as far as having a continuous food supply. You're going to have to learn how to plow and farm. Just basic vegetables and things like that, and hunt wild game. And maybe domesticate some animals.
The hunting and potentially farming part sounds easy enough, but the domesticating animals, we might not be so good at it as you are.
Well, maybe I can help with that.
Alright.
And besides, you may get to ride a bear in a battle.
Sounds like fun.
When I am not here, obviously, you're my representative for the tribe.
Understood.
I look over their weapons and armor again.
They have the basic hunting gear, dagger, bow and arrow, and leather armor. Made for easy moving around without much noise.
Okay. Do you have any warriors?
Not amongst us, no. Just hunters.
We'll have to change that. I've stationed some of the goblins along the top wall, so they can start patrolling. Some of the goblins on the inside of the walls instead of the outside, because I want people to come in and them to already be screwed, because the goblins can just pincer move.
The one thing you could never fight.
Which is?
Pincer move.
Oh, are we talking about Dark Souls?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna switch subjects for a second. Okay, yeah. Oh, alright, 10 minutes in. Dark Souls, the original Dark Souls, and sometimes on Dark Souls 3, there's that Dark Bead move. I usually like to beat people down. I don't do magic too much. I do magic as a point of healing or accent to enhance my physical abilities. I forget the guy's name.
Oh, okay.
Used to play Dark Souls 1. I use a gold tracer. I use the gold and silver tracers. Come at me.
One of the most overpowered.
They're not overpowered.
Yeah, I still beat him with my Gwyn's sword, so.
You get lucky.
Nah, it was all skill.
Yeah, nah. I'm still 2 up on you. Last time I checked.
1.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Guy used to. He tried to attack me, tried to fight me physically. Couldn't beat me physically. And this guy tried to tell me using a crossbow was useless.
It normally is.
Oh, I'm the exception to the rule?
Yes.
If you run away and you ain't paying attention, crossbow, bink. If you're running right at me and you're not paying attention, crossbow, bink.
Shit, I didn't think people would be stupid enough to do that.
You'd be amazed.
I'd just do it with a bow, but...
You've seen how some of the guys come and fight me. But, pincer move. This dude, he got tired of me whooping on him and me bleeding him out. So, what?
I'm talking to her.
Oh, Oreo. So he does Dark Bead, and when I roll the Dark Bead, he goes and he starts just trying to shank me from behind. And that's the only thing he could do to try me. And he was like, oh yeah, you're garbage. Dude, inbox me, text me, whatever, through Xbox Live, messages me through Xbox Live. I was like, you're garbage. Dude, literally the only reason you're even taking me is because you're pulling a cheap pincer move. You don't have any other tactic that beats me, because we've proven that. And I'm garbage. Yeah, after I got that pendant, the one that blocks the dark move, the darkness spells, he wasn't saying that anymore. I say a swear word, but yeah, you know, editing and stuff. I apologize. Back to action.
See.
I don't have my morpher on me. Come on, homie.
We left off with you talking about pincher move for the Gabbins.
Oh yeah, the station around the gates on the inside, so for pincer move. I never gave the bear a name.
No.
I'm gonna fix that later.
Daenerys. You're gonna call it Daenerys when I feel it.
Yeah. No. I take the ogre and I drag him. I ask Sam where the kitchen is.
She says on the first floor, by her study.
Okay. And I look for the kitchen.
You find it.
Okay. I'm dragging goblin or ogre parts over to the kitchen.
Okay.
I'm stripping the cultists of their belongings and, well, completely just stripping them butt naked. And I'm throwing them over my shoulders and carrying them to the kitchen. What's the conditions of the kitchen?
It's worse for wear, but with a few minor fixes and cleaning up, it could be.
So I just gotta put some money into it.
Yeah.
Okay. The larder. What's the larder look like? That's right. Pantry, larder.
Oh. It seems to be untouched. It's pretty well kept.
Okay. That's where I'm gonna put the bodies. I'm gonna make spits.
No.
I'm gonna make spits outside in the middle of the courtroom or courtyard.
I know what spits are.
Yeah. We're gonna eat ogre today, homie.
Several. That could feed in that small goblin party for like a week.
Well, I don't know about a week, but he was like 1,000 pounds. So, let's say most of that is meat. like actual meat that you can. Yeah, that's still several hundred pounds of meat. Let's say half of that is meat. 500 pounds of meat, bruh. I gotta get spices up there to preserve.
Yeah.
Eventually. So, but the bear's gonna be happy.
Yeah.
Okay.
E. That's my adorable little Oreo.
Studying one of the cultist instruction manuals.
It's a basics in how to cast spells like Death Ray and Raise the Dead. Okay, stop.
That's what I need.
No close. No close.
Okay, that's what I want. But as I'm doing this, I'm sitting and I'm waiting for the other cultists to arrive.
Just gotta wait. Wow. You're gonna get your goblins killed.
Oh, I'm getting my goblins killed?
No.
No, that's like
Potentially. We never know.
While I'm sitting in the middle of the courtroom, or I keep calling it courtroom, courtyard. Yeah, I'm sitting in the middle of the courtyard, with a regular chair, like from a study, with the arms on there, because I'm strong enough to carry it. Putting it there and reading. I'm reading.
After a little while of reading, you hear footsteps slowly approaching, but just before they get to the gate, they stop.
I look up, look at who's there or what's there.
It's just one person as of right now. He's dressed in commoner's clothes, and he's looking confused as he looks around.
It's not a beer. Yet.
And he's looking around confused as to why you guys are there.
I look at him. I nod. I look at him. I nod. And then I put my head back down in my body. Start paying attention to my book again. Thumbing through the instruction manual so I can understand some of their spells.
He walks back to where he came from with the rest of his party, and you hear them walk in the direction they just came from.
Where are you going?
Obviously, this was the wrong place
For?
for our meetup.
Are you talking about those who follow the rule?
No.
I want to roll to see if he's lying.
Is that 12?
Yep. Plus 3. Plus my other one. That's 15, 17.
That's always just to perception. You get the +2.
Yeah, to see if he's lying.
Oh, okay, yeah. You get a faint hint that he is lying.
Come back.
We have no reason to do such. This was obviously the wrong place. We need to be on our way.
If you like living.
Only he comes back. Do you really need something?
All of you.
My party has no reason to join me.
All of you. It was not a request.
And I am the representative for my party, so I'd rather they stay back.
If I say it again, I will have you slain.
4 more people show up with him.
I look him over as I'm still reading my book.
Do you need something with us?
How do they look?
They look like they just walked out of the closest town. And they were traveling. Some have baskets filled with fruits and different things. Others have backpacks on, presumably filled with necessities for them.
I close my book loudly.
Hey, no.
Were you messing with you again? I close my book loudly. Boom! And I get up and I set it on the chair. Put my hands behind my back and I start to stroll along to look them all over. Then I sniff at them.
What, you trying to sniff metal or something?
No, not sniff metal. Sniffing scents. To see, like, do they smell of perfume? Do they smell like dung and manure? Do they smell of, dirty old stale water? Do they smell dirty in general? Are they washed?
Two of the women smell of perfume, like they've been keeping up with themselves. The three men have a faint hint of smell of like manure and dirt and all that, like they've been got done farming.
Show me your hands.
The men show their hands and it's grimy and dirty.
Calluses.
Some have calluses.
Where are you coming from?
Coming from our camp, not too far down that way.
Why do you need a camp?
Because this is a multi-day travel from our city.
And that would be my initial question. Where do you come from?
I'm trying to think of a city name now.
Well, don't think of it. Just the city to the west of here. The city to the east.
City to west. The city to the west of it. Really.
Because Oreo...
You were just laying on my lap, bro.
But we're on his table. We're on his table.
City to the west of here.
Why were you traveling?
It was because some of our friends live in the other city and we were meeting up. Haven't seen each other in a while, so figured we might meet up and talk.
Set your meeting here.
But that wasn't the agreement. They don't know about such, and we can't reach them.
What do your friends look like?
Normal townsfolk.
Doesn't help. Where are you supposed to meet them?
We were supposed to meet them not too far up that way. Points the way they were walking.
Give me something to identify you. A scrap of clothing, a letter.
He fumbles around in his pocket till he pulls out a letter. He hands it to you.
I don't bother to open it. I hold it up. Shadow! And I have Shadow look. And as he's flying, look for the camp.
Okay.
I'm completely derailing your...
Oh no, you've just done the one thing... You haven't done the one thing I was expecting you to do.
What were you expecting me to do? Because the look on your face was like...
To go into more detail about the party to the west, where they came from.
Oh, that's coming.
I know. I was expecting you to do that, shouldn't he? As Shadow's flying, he does indeed see a camp with a few people scattered around it.
I'm looking through his eyes. What do I see?
You see about 2 men, 2 females sitting around the camp, and there's another man off, presumably farming or picking berries.
Dingleberries. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I'm going to look around. I'm going to drop close. I'm squawking on the lower branch. Or rather, Shadow is, but you know what I'm saying.
One of the men look up at you, but they disregard Shadow and look.
I drop the letter at one of the females.
They grab it and open it. They look at it a bit confused.
Castle? Castle? Meeting? Changed? Castle?
They all look at you confused.
Follow? Follow?
They look at each other and they just shake their head and they all get up and start moving.
I try to keep them, but I'm flying.
They follow you to the castle.
Okay, eventually, Shadow, he goes and he squawks over, and you know, because I always have him in a high perch, just in case I need to see some shite. Cat here, just floating in the mist. I let them converse amongst themselves.
Is that a part of your mustache or?
Ow!
That is a part of it.
Yeah.
It was just a long strand just sticking out, so I
Yeah.
thought it wasn't a part of you.
Okay, I'm pretty sure. Okay, even the one from yesterday, where you see me and I'm going like this, I'm literally picking mustache out my mouth because the way it rolls and it comes and it curves around. So I try to trim my mustache every couple of days because it just I haven't trimmed it in a couple of days.
I don't got that problem. Ho-ho.
Yeah, you got peach fuzz on your lip, bro. Like,
But I got a beard, unlike you. Ho-ho.
oh, I have a beard. Mine just doesn't go all the way down. Well, it goes here around my neck, but it doesn't connect up. I don't have sideburns. Whatever.
I automatically have more hair than you now. Ha-ha.
What's on your butt don't count.
But you said we meet at the castle, correct? Or you're waiting at the castle?
Yeah, everybody's at the castle.
The supposed leader of the group you were talking to, the domestic one, he looks over at one of the guys in the group and walks over. He's like, "Richard, my man, haven't seen you in a while," and he gives him a big hug. This supposed Richard is confused for a second, but hugs him back. He's like, "Nathaniel, haven't seen you in a while either." And they start speaking amongst themselves.
You got more emoji faces.
You two speak amongst themselves about how they've been, what they've been working on.
Okay. I just let them speak. I tell them they're welcome to the hospitality of the castle as long as they behave themselves.
Promise we will. Wouldn't want to disturb anything.
Because obviously there's goblins all around and there's a bear sitting next to my chair. I got a snap from your sister. Excuse me. So, bear sitting there. I'm letting them. Why were you guys meeting? Farmers usually aren't allowed to leave their towns.
Well, yes, you're correct. We aren't allowed, but we sneak out every now and again to meet our friends.
How would you have friends outside of outside of your own provinces?
Some of us used to travel here and there. We used to be merchants, but we figured the life wasn't for us, so we started farming instead.
Hmm.
We did harder work, but better pay.
I look to the initial guy I started talking to. Where do you hail from?
Like we said, the West.
I suppose it's the first town I come across.
Should be, yes.
Samantha?
Yes? I'm not doing a female's voice, no. I refuse.
Well, does she just appear next to me? Come on.
Yes,
Like,
she does.
take into consideration, you got to play both NPCs.
Yeah. I know your pain.
Yeah, now you know what I go through.
I know your pain.
And I literally have to talk to myself. And I tell you all the time, I'm not talking to myself like this, bro. Like, come on, like,
Yeah.
do something.
I know your pain now. Yes? As she forms in front of you.
Princess,
Yes.
I'm asking that they be guests in the castle.
She looks them over.
I look at them and say, as long as they mind their manners.
I suppose they could.
I'll be traveling for a little bit. I shall return.
Understood?
Maybe I'll find some new stories to read you.
Yay.
I'd very much like that.
I like it too.
Me like he breadsticks. Me like he breadsticks. Just.
Listen, I'm trying to play the part of a 9-year-old girl, okay? I'm not 9 or a girl.
Well, you've been 9. You've been both 9 and a girl. You wimp.
Listen here.
Do you have a map? I look at the guy again.
No, we don't. We travel off memory.
I pat him down.
You don't find anything unless you're looking in their backpacks.
What's in your backpacks?
Farming equipment.
I wasn't asking. I'm telling you, show me.
He opens up his backpack and it is what he says, farming equipment. Trowels, hose. Oh, not hose.
I'm sitting there
Trowels.
like, you know, I was about to say, because you ain't fitting that in no backpack, homie.
Yeah, I was thinking of the smaller ones.
Do they have any weapons?
No.
You're foolish to travel unarmed.
It's been safe for us all this time, so
Yeah.
we think nothing of it.
That is suspicious, especially because this tribe of goblins I have under my control hunts nearby to where you are.
He looks flabbergasted. There was goblins taking place around here?
Goblins! Goblins!
Their entire little group looks startled and they're like, we knew not of these goblins.
Can I tell if he's lying?
Roll perception. He seems to... What he says seems to be somewhat truthful, but there's also a hint of lies mixed in.
I just look at him.
Something wrong, sir?
You tell me.
I find nothing wrong here.
I'll go and nuzzle my bear again. Be a good boy while I'm gone. Protect. Red Cap. Protect his friends. Also, I got the spits. Before I leave, I get the spits going. So they can fry ogre meat.
The men and women kind of look over and they're confused and they look at you. What is that?
Ogre.
So you too eat ogre.
I eat what I can. And I have
Fair
to
enough.
provide for many.
Fair enough.
As I share with them, I share with you.
I guess we'll indulge in ogre.
So, I look at him. I'm gonna go look the town over. I turn into my bloodhawk form. Pull my arms out to my sides, and as I do that, wings flap and away.
The immense amount of air pressure that would create.
Mm-hmm.
You're mean doing that right in front of everybody.
Push.
It would turn off your spits.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't be near the spits to do that.
I know. You flap, you fly, you're flying at your 100 miles per hour.
No, I'll...
Shoot, Bloodhawk.
Yeah, 100 plus. If you give me a second, I'll find the I'll find a screenshot for that. Just in case you try to bullshit.
Excuse me. Yes, this man in his Bloodhawk form can fly over 100 miles per hour. He is literally the ultimate messenger. He is literally the ultimate messenger to exist.
There we go. 68 miles per hour, maximum. And that's just going
Going in a straight line.
yeah. So that's 136.
This man goes 136 miles per hour.
1 second.
My nosy. My nosy wosy. I'm the ultimate game master.
Okay. I'm flying and flying and flying.
Eventually you do find a small little town. Looks to be about 15 houses, and about 5 of those belong to farmers.
Yeah, that's a small village.
You can see why they used to be merchants, but stopped doing that and became farmers instead.
Yeah, because ain't nobody got no money to pay for that.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure the cat don't mess with the camera. Because I'm looking at Cowboy. Yes, I have a cat named Cowboy. Glowing green eyes. See, what I can hear that I don't know if you can, is the theme song of Danny Phantom. Exact, because my younger kids watch Danny Phantom and they beat me.
They enjoyed my childhood.
If I don't let them watch Danny Phantom, they beat me.
Yeah.
See? They all beat me. I'm going to look around as in my Bloodhawk form. I'm going to circle.
In 4 out of 5 of the 4 out of 5 of the farming houses, one seems to be vacant, but the other ones are being worked on. Like the farm area is being worked on.
I'm going to swoop down. And right there, I'm going to become human. Human.
No one sees you. Ho ho. Oh, I got confused with what that was for a second.
Yeah, that's what you said.
I think that's the saw.
I don't know what that is. It's crazy old neighbors. I mean, you can't blame them. It's not like they know we're recording or anything like that. So even then, I probably have to fight one of them because they're like, "Yeah, we're recording. Can you turn it out?"
F you, dude. Roll. I gotta roll to see if they notice you. Poofing your way back into your human form.
My what form?
Your human form. Two of the farmers adjacent to you.
You gotta speak up just in case they can't hear over.
Yeah. The 2 farmers adjacent to you is
Oh, come on. That's one of the cats.
they stopped their work.
I'm listening. I just gotta get the cats.
They stop their work and you hear them say, "What? What was that?" And it seemed to be going in the direction. It seemed to be going in the direction of the house you're currently at.
Can I put an arrow in one of their eyes and make them think it was just the wind?
You're mean. They're just simple farming folk.
No, but I'm making a Skyrim joke, bro.
Oh.
When you shoot one in the dark.
What
was that?
The wind.
Must have been the wind.
Still mean.
But no, okay, I'm just gonna stand there. I'm gonna let them see me.
And they like pop their heads over the fence and they're like, "What are you doing here?"
Investigating.
Investigating what?
Some disturbances, just making sure that everything's okay.
Why wouldn't everything be okay?
You'd be amazed.
We haven't heard anything. And Nathaniel just left the other day.
It only took him a day to get there.
He never specifies how long it takes.
I just spoke with him not too long ago. I'm just checking on things. And I described Nathaniel.
Yeah, that's Nathaniel for you.
Like I said, I'm just checking on things. I don't mean to cause any trouble or any kind of disturbance. I'll be out of your hair soon enough.
And just don't mess with any of this stuff. We'd appreciate it.
I understand.
They go back to their farming.
And I go and start looking around.
The yard you're currently standing in is just his natural farm. There's some wheat growing, a few carrots, but nothing too bountiful.
Beta carrot team.
Oh god. But nothing too bountiful.
So these people are really poor.
Pretty much, yeah. That's why they stick up for their neighbors.
Okay. So is the door locked?
Yes, the doors are locked.
I start looking around for any cracks or anything.
Despite how poor this village looks, it seems like they keep up with their homes and gardens. So you can't find any cracks.
Can I see through the window?
There is a window you can see through, yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna look through the window.
What you see is a normal dining room setup table, and there seems to be a pot that was left on the table.
Oh, the table?
Yeah. There seems to be a pot that was left on the table, and on the far end you can see the front door, and there's like a coat hung up on a hanger next to it.
You know what I'm gonna do? Prestidigitation. Create a key. Stick it in the lock.
But didn't we agree you can't just do that?
Hmm?
Didn't we agree you can't just do that? Because you're the one that said you can't just do that.
Can't just do what?
Can't just create a key and automatically it fits.
Oh no, I'm literally I'm using my prestidigitation to create a key. I'm using my transmutation to augment the key every time I turn it until it gets the tumblers right.
Oh yeah, those both don't cost any mana, do they? That's stupid. Because I thought I tried, I'm like, wait, even you said you can't just do that.
No, I can't just create a key and it automatically fits. That's what I would never do something that I wouldn't allow you to do.
After a few attempts, you hear a click and the door's unlocked.
Trial number blah blah blah. Successful. Keep that in mind.
Now, does he choose to be the bad guy and break into this home?
I already opened the door.
But does he choose to break in, is the question.
It's, on a technical basis, it's not breaking and entering. I'm just entering. I opened the door. I didn't break anything. So when I leave, I'll lock it back. But yeah, I'm going in there, homie.
When you go in, you see the dining table you saw before, and to your right, there's the kitchen. It seems like everything's well kept, everything's clean, put where it's supposed to be. Knives in its holder, and you don't see any plates or anything strewn about. There's a trying to think of the word. Doorway leading downwards, presumably into their basement.
Okay, I'm gonna go into the basement. The basement.
You just really be snooping into these people's personal lives.
You ain't got nothing else to do, and I can probably buy the village.
Don't be mean. As you go down, it seems to be like it was meant to be for a the floor is made out of dirt, and it seems like they tried to make it into an indoor farming area. Yeah, but it seems to have failed. There's a spectrum of different farming equipment strewn about.
So they probably try to use that for like herbs and stuff.
Yeah.
Apothecary. The alchemist, the person that creates the potions and stuff. Don't worry, I just learned the word a couple years ago. So.
A couple years ago, whereas I'm learning it today.
Kingdoms of Amalur. Yes, I played that game.
It's a pretty good game.
It was okay.
Not as good as Two Worlds, where you could literally just run around killing things.
No, it was. Well, I kind of like the combat of Two Worlds, but yeah, Two Worlds the story sucked. No,
yeah,
we didn't play Two Worlds. We played Two Worlds 2.
Yeah,
so
Two Worlds 2.
As sucky as the second one was, I can only imagine what the first one was. So, but even then, they warranted two games. It had a sequel.
Yeah. Excuse me. Well, that's pretty much all there is.
Okay.
They seem to be like simple town folk, like they said.
I walk out, relock the door, and I carve. I take one of my daggers, my silver daggers.
Wow, you're just going deface property? Look at this, he's defacing people's property.
And I carve on apothecary.
Look at that, man. He be defacing simple, poor townsfolk property.
I'm going to literally rule the town.
Wow, he just gonna take over the town and tell them what to do.
I just took over a castle.
Wow. But a castle was filled with bad guys. This is just filled with simple townsfolk trying to make a living.
And I'm going to make their lives better.
But you can't just rule.
Why not?
Because it's mean.
No, it's not.
You chaotic person.
It's not mean unless I do something like do what I say or die.
That's what I got from you, because that is something you do.
I'm not. That's to bad guys. They're simple farming folk. What I'm going to do is offer them a chance at even trade. You supply me and my men with food, we supply you with protection.
I don't trust you. I don't. He is an untrustworthy human being.
Is this why I turn stuff around and go, okay, boomer? I'm 15.
Oh, no.
You're 16.
I forget that I'm 16. I don't like it. I want to be 5, not 16.
Yeah, I want you to be 5 too. So I'm gonna be funny when you poop your pants.
I don't poop my pants at 5. Never poop my pants at 5. Ho. If Lonnie doesn't do it, I don't do it. Ho.
Let's continue the game.
Okay, now there's just defaced property with apothecary in it. Defaced people's property.
What are the other houses? What are the non-farming ones? What do they look like?
They're a bit more rundown, but just someone who is just trying to live, not really trying to do much, just live and carry out through their days.
Who is the leader here? I talked to one of the people.
We have no leader.
Someone has to be responsible for you. You have no council?
Never needed one.
I'll be speaking with Nathaniel when I return to him, but I'll be talking to him about this matter. The same one I'm presenting to you now. You bestow my forces with a percentage of your crop, and we will offer protection.
I don't know, we barely make enough crop for ourselves.
I will also be adding to your village. I will be restoring your homes. I'll be helping with your farmlands. I will try and bring commerce to your lands.
They talk amongst themselves. One of them says, "It does sound like a good offer, but we're folk who like to do it our own way, and like to do it for ourselves, not from the help of someone else. No offense to you, sir."
I understand. I'll give you a week to think it over.
Thanks for the offer.
No problem. I bow to them.
A few of them bow back, while others try to go back to their farming.
I go where they can't see me.
Poof.
Yep. Squawk, bitch!
A few of them marvel at the giant bird that just flew.
I'm not a giant.
Giant bird.
Well, I guess a harpy is giant. So.
At the giant bird
The
that
harpy
just flew
eagle.
past.
What is it, a harpy eagle? Yeah.
Yeah, few of them marvel at the giant bird that flew past, but they quickly go back to their own thing.
So I fly back to the castle.
Back to the castle. Nathaniel and his buddies are just talking and having fun, being rowdy.
There's no grog here, no mead.
Okay.
I have to fix that.
I knew me mentioning that would make you talk about that. I knew it. Psychology.
I was actually, like I said, I plan to bring commerce. And one of the things I plan to do is make a brewery.
Brewery. Let's just not put any rat poison in the brewery.
This isn't Skyrim. So, I talked with Nathaniel and the others. The second group. I'll get to your village in a second. I haven't looked that over yet. But Nathaniel, here's what I presume. Here's what I present.
Listen.
Me and my forces offer your town protection. We will help build your town up. We will give them walls. There will be a patrol. This castle, my castle, our castle, will be a base of operations for us. Is where some of my main forces will lie. I will leave some of my forces in your village. We will help build up commerce to make your village better. I've spoken to some of the people in your village, and I told them I'll give them a week to think about it. Got a fuzzy, homie? Fuzzy!
I would get fuzzy.
It's the pillow. I don't know why you sleep with that threaded thing.
I slept with a different pillow this time than I did last night.
Cheating on your pillow, homie? Cheating
Hey, they took my pillow.
I bet.
Nathaniel...
Stepsisters. What a curse.
Nathaniel seems to be thinking over. He's like, that does sound rather nice, and I would say yes, but I'm not so sure my people would be so happy to agree. They see walls as a sign of war or attack. They see it as a sign of welcoming enemies in.
You're already welcoming enemies in, not having a wall.
We haven't been attacked so far.
You also didn't know there were goblins around, right under your noses.
True.
Just because you're not aware of it doesn't mean it's not happening.
But we've been there for years, and they haven't done anything with us.
Fair enough.
So we figured it was pretty much safe.
It's not.
I'm not so sure they'd be too thrilled about getting help with their farming.
No, not with their farming. With their business.
Yeah, our town could deal with a bit more business than it gets.
A brewery. A merchant stand, at the very least. A market.
I guess to invite more people in, that would be useful.
An inn.
I wouldn't think it's too bad of an idea.
Speak to your common folk. Speak to your compatriots.
Make sure to do so when I get back.
I give them 10 gold.
Did you give Redcap your actual name? Did you give Redcap your actual name?
No, I'm called Dreadwolf.
Okay. As you're talking with the townsfolk, a bird flies over with a letter attached to it. It flies over to Redcap. Redcap unlatches the letter and reads it. His face becomes panicked and he runs over to you. Dreadwolf, Dreadwolf, we need help.
I go and see what's going on.
Our tribe, our village has been attacked. And we can't get there in time. It's about a day's travel for us. We ask your assistance in helping defend our village.
When I get back, you're gonna ride the bear.
Oh God. Suppose it's for you helping us. I'll try.
No, you're gonna mount the bear and you're gonna ride him into battle.
Oh God.
When I get back.
Oh God.
For now, you'll be coming with me.
Okay.
Leave someone else in charge. Who else speaks the common tongue?
I'm the only one of this party that does.
Samantha,
Yes?
do you speak Goblin?
I dabbled in it a bit before I died, yes.
I will need you to help translate. I need Redcap. He's the only one of his kind that speaks our tongue, our common tongue. I need him as I go to help his village. So, I will need to help speak and translate for the ones that remain here.
Okay. I'll try my best.
I greatly appreciate that. I take Redcap and I toss him up, and after I toss him up, I jump and turn into my giant Bloodhawk form and grab him and fly off.
He's a bit surprised, like, whoa, what is...
Yeet!
Again, he's not too thrilled about heights, so he's like, ah! Screaming his head off. But he quickly composes himself. He points in the direction northwest. He's like, my village is over there.
Flap! Flappy bird! Flappity flap flap flap.
It takes only about a minute to get to his village for you.
Yeah, because I was about to say, I'm going as fast as I can.
That, and it's a day walks for goblins. The goblins are like literally half your height, so...
Yeah, I'm 6 foot. They're like 3 foot.
Yeah, it'd probably be like half a day's walk for you.
12 hours?
Yeah. Maybe a bit less. I don't know.
That's a long old time. That's a long old time.
But you get there and you see a variety of huts being set ablaze and goblins running around. Some with armor and weapons, others in normal cloth clothing running around, scared for their lives. And you see some people dressed in robes and armor, and one face you seem very familiar with, terrorizing this town.
Oron.
Maybe.
Oh no, it's Zinro.
Whoever said it was Zinro.
You said it's someone I'm familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
So I can literally ask, who is it? And you gotta tell me.
Fair enough. And Zinro.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You been hyping up this Zinro DeKarrin fight for a little while. Me like he breadsticks. Me like he breadsticks.
I even got his character sheet and everything.
Yeah, I noticed. Come on, bro. Like,
hey, all you know, I could have added Zinro to help. Well, not like you needed it, but to help you.
I may have needed it.
Against a Balrog, maybe.
I mean, maybe against the Balrog. Like, those were lesser demons I fought. I'm not screwing with a Balrog, bro. Not one-on-one. Not right now.
Yeah, and if you didn't deal with Oron, you would have actually died. Or come close to dying. Well, yeah, that's what you see terrorizing this goblin village.
I put Redcap down. I shake back into my human form without even looking at him as I'm tending to the fires. Tend to your people. Help who you can.
Understood. He runs off.
Water bending. I'm flicking with the moisture out of the air. Water bending. In other words, I'm just with my fire bending and putting the fires out. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. Natural 20.
Yeah. Zinro notices you. He shoots an arrow at you.
Deflect.
Well, why are you going to deflect his arrows like that?
Monk power, bro. Like, I mean, literally.
I know.
It's literally
overpowered monk.
just.
Literally, how do you expect someone who doesn't use chi or magic to fight somebody who is
He has magic weapons.
but he doesn't have actual magic? Remember, he doesn't believe in that stuff.
Yeah, let's not believe in something when your cousin is literally part demon.
He explains it off as the chi you use,
Yeah.
not the magic. He doesn't think you got magic.
Mm-hmm.
He knows you got chi, though.
Because not that he will understand the difference.
He does. Okay. The magic is just too complex for him, so he says he doesn't believe in it.
I'm too dumb to understand, so I just don't mess with it. Got it. I'm too dumb to understand, so. That's the thing. Zinro isn't stupid. I'm pretty sure he's pretty intelligent.
He is pretty intelligent, but he just can't get the grasp of magic. Like, he can understand the components of magic, but he can't quite, like, get a hold of it, like a wizard could. Wizard. He scoffs and... Actually, I gotta look at these, like, 500 plus arrows I got.
Yeah, Zinro the Infinite Archer. That's what I named him.
He takes out an explosive arrow from his quiver and knocks it and shoots at you. Let's go. Done. Done.
I catch it and I toss it back.
You're mean. You're mean. You're really mean, you know that?
If you die slow.
You're mean, you know that? He manages to dodge it, but it hits one of the giant men in plated armor.
I can catch automatically, but I need to use a key point to actually toss it back.
Eventually, we're going to start using your health to toss it back.
Or I'll just deflect them.
You can see him visibly getting irritated, so he knocks 2 arrows and shoots at you.
I'm looking at him. I'm trying to see him because he obviously sees me. He obviously knows who I am.
You really don't want to get hit by his bow, do you?
What?
You really don't want to get hit by his bow and arrows, do you?
What? Why would I want to get hit? Why would I want to take damage?
Well, you don't, but I'm just saying, you like really don't want to get damaged by Zinro. Other ones you weren't dodging, or you weren't reflecting everybody, you were just dodging and still taking damage, but Zinro, you're like, nah, you ain't touching me at all.
Bruh, you're literally using a bow and arrow against me.
He's called Zinro the Infinite Archer for a reason.
Zinro, my character nicknamed his character Zinro the Infinite Archer. The reason I nicknamed him Zinro the Infinite Archer because he's got what's the word I'm looking for? A bag of holding that literally has
Wait. Oh, deflection. Well, they're not missiles now, are they?
Oh, I gotta use my dexterity, motherfucker. Got it. Okay. What was I gonna say? Okay. So.
Oh, that's a bolt knockdown. Okay. What's a grand arrow again?
Grand arrow?
Yeah.
That's like the Dragon Slayer arrows.
Oh, okay.
From Dark Souls. You're kind of like shooting a lance.
You see him pull out he takes another second to pull out a smoke screen arrow, and he shoots it at your feet.
So it goes.
Yeah. Now you can't see. Ho ho.
Air. I'm a bender.
Oh, he knows. He's well aware.
That's what I'm saying. Like we've been traveling together since he's my literal cousin.
Why do you think he did that? If he knows arrows aren't gonna work, he's got another way of trying to pokey stabby at you. Make a reflex save. See if you can react in time. Oh. If not, he's hitting. He's probably gonna hit you.
Just beat it. Just beat it.
He's probably gonna hit you if you fail. Never mind.
Tell the lovely people in their homes what I got.
He got a nat 20, which actually I'm not mad about for once.
Badge. I guess I beat it. I beat it.
But as you blow away the smoke screen, you see him draw a short sword, and he slashes at you. But you manage to dodge just before it could hit you. And something's off about this short sword he has. It has a faint red glow along the edges of the blade. It looks like something you definitely wouldn't want to get cut by. Listen, you've been cut with a multitude of things, but it hasn't done that much to you.
Cousin, stop this madness.
Whoever said I'm your cousin.
Stop this madness.
It's not madness, it's just pure joy. And he rushes at you for another attack.
Are we? I was about to say, are we doing initiative?
Yeah, initiative.
Well, it worked last time. Let me try again. Just beat it. Just beat it. Well, not this time.
I got an augmented 20.
Yeah, no. It's you, homie. It's you.
He draws his blade back, and he's going for a downward slash. He hits you. Just barely, though. Oh yeah, he gets +5 to damage. How much damage is it? What is the dice for short sword?
1d6.
26.
What made you think I knew that?
Because you're the one that had me write down each individual 1d8 for a bow, 1d10 for a crossbow.
That's because it's your character and you need to know what your character's stuff does.
Well, I do, but you know.
But you don't know what the short sword is?
Which damage is fire? A fire short sword. A fiery short sword. No. Like the added fire.
1d6 plus 1d6.
Okay, so 2d6. 6 damage. And let's add in the fire. 10 damage. As he slashes at you, you feel a fire starting to spread from where he cut you.
Starting to spread.
Well, a bit of like a fiery, I don't know. Kind of like, what's his face's thing? Victor's thingy McBobber. His great sword that does fire damage stuffs.
Yeah, that's fire damage.
Oh, okay.
Cuts and burns.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Burns you.
Yeah.
As it cuts you, you feel the burning sensation.
I'm gonna punch that MFer in his face. Hit me. What's wrong with you?
Let's see if you can dodge. Oh.
12 plus 16.
16? I gotta go higher than 16. Let's go. Well, that's not even his.
No, that's my to hit.
I know. That's his armor class anyway. But let's see if
Oh, so I hit him.
Let's see if he can dodge. Oh.
Well, if he dodges, you will only take half damage.
I know.
I still haven't done 1 damage roll yet.
He dodges. So 13.
Yeah.
So half that would be 7.
Step and side kick.
Oh yeah, I forgot you have 3 attacks, don't you?
Yeah. With a blowback. Stepping side kick. And then trying to shoot him backwards. Because I gotta put the fires out.
Yeah.
Nope. I miss.
He knows your fighting style rather well, so he dodges around it.
Jump. And a jumping quick snap. With the kick.
For once.
No.
He taunts you, "Cousin, you act as if I haven't seen your fighting style before," as he sidesteps it.
And I missed.
He's going for another slash at you. He hits.
I'm dodging.
Alright. That's 6. 11. So 6 damage. Is it sad that Zinro's done more damage to him in this small amount of time than all those demons and cultists did? I honestly thought Zinro would get wiped out of the park.
At the park.
Yeah, like wiped out.
Oh, just.
I thought he'd get wiped out, but he's actually holding good against his cousin.
Well, if you want to take story-wise, that's like, you know my fighting style. I taught you my fighting style.
Yeah.
On some of the things where I do, you know my tells.
Yeah.
Zinro would know.
Hence why he can dodge.
I was about to say Zinro would know DeKarrin's tells if he's watched him fight enough.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a swig of my joy juice. Well, I'm trying to stay alive. I'm actually pretty friggin' hurt.
And you don't want to fight Zinro.
I got one more after this.
Don't you like Zinro's new weapon?
9. Can I get another one? 5. 14.
Don't you like Zinro's new weapon? Because I love his new weapon.
Wait till I hit you with a flurry of blows, bro.
Nah.
No, I haven't used that yet. That means anytime I connect, I can use flurry of blows and connect me with it again, just as if I use a cheap one.
Yeah,
I can get extra attacks.
Which means if he wanted to sacrifice so much health, he could have a never-ending attack until the thing's dead.
Until either it or I am dead, yes. I can do that. That's in this system, I just don't.
I'm not even... I have all these enemies to fight you, but like, Zinro is holding his own. I wasn't expecting him to hold his own for this long. Honestly, I wasn't. All these other enemies might not be needed. Yeah, he's
That's
in.
my turn.
Oh yeah, you have. Yeah, you still have 2.
I'm gonna punch.
Punch.
I'm gonna punch him. And try to send him flying with my wind gust.
Yeah, I'm not gonna roll against that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna roll against that.
Because even if he dodges the punch, he's not dodging the wind.
Yeah.
He goes flying and he ends up
That's not too bad.
1 damage.
Well, plus
9.
8. That's 9. Plus 3, 10. 14.
Excuse me.
22. 22. I said 82. 22.
22.
29.
He goes flying back into one of the taller dudes in full plate armor. He slams into the back of it and falls forward. As he does so, he looks up at you, one of his eyes glowing bright red, and he growls at you.
I look at him, but I'm looking around at the fires.
He rushes you once more.
I still got.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
No one
using,
likes your 3 attacks.
I'm using my power to put one of the fires out.
Well, he's still rushing you. He rushes you once more, going for another slice at your chest.
I'm dodging. Just so you know, because, like, yeah.
He misses.
So, he goes to slash. I go back, let the blade slash over me, and then I do a kip up.
One of the dude he ran into turned around and has noticed the both of you, and is slowly trudging his way over to you.
Zinro, cease this madness.
You know, whoever said this was madness, good cousin.
I'm not afraid of him, but my priority right now is to get the fires out. So I'm gonna run off.
Oh, running before the battle's done. It's not like you.
I'm disengaged. I'm using one turn to disengage, therefore not provoking an attack of opportunity. And then I'm gonna use another turn to zip off to a fire, and I'm gonna use my power to quell a fire. How many more I got? Or can I tell? Fires. I'm trying to put the fires out.
Oh, you have 4 more left.
Okay. I'm not. For once, I'm not letting my battle lust get the better part of me, and I'm focusing on the situation.
As you run away, you hear a howl. You hear 2 howls, actually. And what appear are hellhounds. Let's go.
Where's... I use Shadow. He's on one of the non-burning houses. He's going to circle so he can show me what's going on. I'm looking. Where's Redcap?
Redcap's off in the woods trying to guide his people in the general direction of where his old camp was.
Okay. So, is there anyone left in houses? Is there anyone trapped?
There's a few goblins left trapped in the burning houses.
Alright, haste. I'm gonna zip.
In your human form?
I'm still running over 50 in my human form.
But we got hellhounds on you.
It's my slowest one. It's my slowest one. But
No fashion in a hellhound, homie.
it's my slowest, but I'm gonna need my human form. I'm gonna zip over and to one of the ones where one of the people with goblins are in, I'm gonna qualify her again.
Okay. Zinro's still taunting you like, oh, since when did you care about anyone else besides yourself? As he's slowly making his way to you, backed up by his plated armor friend and two hellhounds.
His entourage.
Yeah, his entourage. When did you ever care about anyone but yourself, cousin? Last time I checked, even I didn't matter to you.
How close are they?
About 15 feet away.
15 feet. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself. Yes, I'm actually using a magic slot.
Because he knows how deadly Zinro is now.
Well, it's not just
And
that.
on top of that, Zinro's got an entourage now. He's scared.
Well, I can't. I got only one swig of my Georgia. Oh, that was the neighbors.
Funny thing is, can kill 7 demons and isn't afraid, but fights Zinro and is afraid. Zinro, one little half-elf, half-orc boy, who's a ranger, rogue, bard, and a fighter.
7,
It's not even like he has that high of an armor class.
14. 14 plus 62. Okay.
You're almost back at full health.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean anything to Zinro, though. He mocks you like, oh, look at that, my cousin needing to heal during a battle. How rare of an opportunity this is.
Was the fire trapping them or are they trapped by debris?
Debris.
Debris? Okay, I'm going to try and... Where's the door?
The door is pointed off towards the wood side of the encampment.
Where am I?
You're on the opposite.
What's the house made of?
Like wood and straw.
Okay. I'm going to move around to the door, tear that off if I need to make an opening. How are they trapped?
They're trapped face down with the debris on their backs.
I'm going to get in and I'm going to lift the debris up.
You can.
Okay. I know it's still. I know it would still be hot, but I can cool that down. I can literally cool it down.
Yeah. Zinro, since when did you care about some measly goblins anyway? Or, if I recall correctly, it was your dream to become an overlord or whatever. I enjoyed playing Zinro this way.
Yeah, no. It's always more fun being the bad guy. I don't.
It is.
I tell the goblins to stay by me. I don't know if they can understand me, but I go out first to meet Zinro and his entourage, and I'm trying to usher the goblins behind me to like keep going away from me. Don't go like where they can attack.
They follow. Zinro pulls out his bow, knocking 2 arrows, and he's like, well, Aren't you a happy one? And shoots at the goblins.
I'm going to use a wind blast to knock it away.
Oh, you really care about some measly goblins, don't you, cousin?
12, 14.
Yeah. You really care about some measly goblins, don't you, cousin? There's little pitiful creatures that are made to be killed, not made to be preserved or saved. He takes his sword out again, and he looks at the hellhounds and points towards you, and they start rushing at you. And even following close behind.
My eyes are blazing red, my fangs are going, and I look at them, and with my booming thunder, I scream, I roar, "Sit!"
Intimidation. Oh ho, doesn't work. Oh ho.
7.
Doesn't work. Oh ho.
We're using strength on this, so I get +8.
Doesn't work. Oh ho.
So,
You can't intimidate a hellhound like that. You can't intimidate a hellhound like that, man.
the heck I can't.
No, you can't.
15 on me.
You can't, man. No, you can't. You can't intimidate a hellhound like that. You got a 17. Oh ho. Fight me.
Okay. They still got to do on my boom. I gotta remember that.
Does that do damage or is it just deafening?
No, it's Thunder Wave. 283.
What time is it?
Time for you to.
Totally. We've been doing this for about an hour and a half then. Maybe 2 hours of time.
Yeah, that's 47. Okay, plus.
Huh. Was it in a different?
Oh, Thunder Wave. Here we go. A wave of blah blah blah. 2d8
Okay. TD.
for 300 feet. That's 300 feet.
That's literally the entire encampment.
Oh, well, if that booms, maybe my boom can actually disrupt the airwaves enough to put the fires out.
I have to roll to see that.
Well, yeah, here's the whole bit. Five. 6. 11. Plus 4. 15.
Alright. Oh, I didn't put health values for these guys. Also 70. Listen, I literally just made this as we woke up, okay? It was 15, right?
Yeah, 15. I got the S on my chest, so I gotta save, and it has to be a success.
Yes, and you managed to knock out 2 out of 4 of the remaining fires. And the hellhounds shake
3.
their head.
3 remaining.
Oh yeah, 3 remaining. So
So
2
I
out
got
of
1
3.
left.
The hellhounds shake their head, and one of them looks at you and says, "Not as scary as our master," and continues making their run at you. One's making a leaping bite at you. Nat 20. Oh no, it's a bite attack like a D6.
Mm-hmm. You literally have the monster manual right here.
I do. I keep forgetting it's there.
He literally has the monster manual, but he forgets stuff.
I forget it's behind me, okay? I get too into this game. Should be a bit before these guys. Or after.
It's after.
Yeah, right there.
Plus 3.
1d8 plus 2.
1d8 plus 3.
Okay. I do have.
And if they latch on, it's the next turn's 2d6 fire damage.
So it's biting.
So I'm fighting these guys, aren't I?
No. This guy.
No, I mean like.
Oh, you're not fighting him yet.
Yeah.
Oh, reroll it. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. So 11 damage.
I want to counter with water.
Oh, love you too, man.
Huh?
Love you too. You're just gonna disregard my hellhound like that? Don't they have a good attack?
Yeah,
Yeah, they
fire. They breathe fire.
Yeah, I was pretty sure they did, but I wasn't too sure.
Then the next one, the next turn, when they bite and go, they breathe fire too. I want to try and use a reflex to, as he's biting me, shoot water down his throat.
How painful is that to a hellhound, actually?
19.
How painful is that to a hellhound?
So he's got water down his throat. He got the water coming.
But you still take 11 damage. Oh. The other one's breathing at you. Actually, no, he's jumping at you. Doing the same thing his friend did. It's plus 3, right?
10.
Yeah, 10 damage. He deals 10 damage to you. Now you got 2 hellhounds latched onto you. Ho ho.
This is the most damage I've done to me in a while.
And Zinro is following closely behind, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So he's coming with a stab, hand on the hilt like this, going for a stab to your chest.
Dodging. I don't say I can't dodge
Where'd it go?
because I still got,
Well, I never said you weren't going to dodge. You still got legs.
yeah, and mad physical power.
Yeah. Dang, he doesn't hit you. He misses. The man, or thing, in the place. Remember, there was also the dude
No,
in
but
the suit.
the hellhounds will be faster than all of them.
Yeah, that's why they went first.
Yeah, I get that, but I didn't know they would be attacking like all at once. Okay.
Well, Zinro was following closely behind them, and Plate Armor Dude, I never said he was near you.
But you're attacking with them.
He can throw stuff. He can throw giant rocks.
Okay. Giant rocks, got it. Okay.
Well, not giant rocks, but you know what I mean.
Okay.
Rocks big enough to do anything to you. Possibly. He doesn't know.
Bullets. Dating Goliath.
In an essence.
Pachinko. Yeah, you can reroll that one.
Yeah, that was a crappy one. He misses.
Remember what I did last time?
The freezing?
Why do you think I put the water in the hellhound?
No, I know what you were trying to do. But is your water cool enough to ease the burning hell raging within his soul?
Since they're latched right on me. Water.
Plus what?
18.
Oh, okay.
And that's 10. 11. 17. Plus 4.
17.
21. That's on both of them because I'm coming around. Then I'm freezing it as my next turn around their heads. For my third turn, I'm gonna feed on one of them.
And Zinro's looking at you, he's like, oh, that's a cool new little trick you learned. I'm gonna have to learn that sometime.
Okay.
20. You're at full health again, right?
Almost.
Jeez. Not even with the 20 you're at full health? How much damage did we do to
A
you?
lot. I'm just. Why do you think I'm feeding?
I'm surprised at how much damage we did. Zinro, enough with these games. Try deflecting this. He pulls his bow out again with an acid arrow and shoots it at you.
When I use dodge, I want to move so it hits the hellhound instead.
He misses anyway.
Is that one of the cats?
It might be.
When after I roll, I'm going to swing. 12. No.
Oh, there comes one of the cats.
Oh, no. He ain't going anywhere.
Huh.
That's Cowboy. Cowboy doesn't ever go anywhere. He likes to just, yeah.
He just sits up there.
Yeah, he likes to, like, he'll, every once in a while, he'll go outside and he'll stay out there, like, if he likes to pretend or, like, play around, but he does that. No, something's out there now. As soon as I sit down, that's when you get one. Oh, wait, hey.
Hey, I'm here. I want to be in. I want to be let in.
See, he's got a chance to go outside right now. He ain't going.
It's a whole new world.
I think he's been outside overnight twice in the almost year he's existed. He'll go out when Whiskers used to go outside. He used to follow her, but I don't know. He just stays inside now, and you know him, Mittens and Cal. No, not Cal. That is Cowboy. And Oreo. They're the ones that think they own me.
Especially Oreo.
Yeah. The audience is familiar with Oreo. Just comes up here and just plop.
Yeah.
My table, guys.
Well, Zinro misses his arrow.
Yeah.
It splashes on a tree and starts slowly dissolving into the tree. The golem dude's throwing another rock at you.
Visage.
Hits. I'm saying rock just D8. 1d8.
It's a bullet.
And then how much does a bullet do?
They only do like 24.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a giant rock. Well, not giant, but big enough to fit into his hand step rock. So I guess
Yeah, that's still considered a bullet.
2 damage.
So, 1.
Well, no, I rolled a 4, that's why I said
Oh,
2 damage.
okay. My turn? Your turn?
Your turn, because the hellhounds can't do anything.
Yes, they can.
The most they can do is what, scratch at you?
They can try and scratch, or they can breathe fire to try and get their heads in the ice.
True, I almost forgot they could breathe fire because you sent that wire down their throat.
See, if I didn't say anything.
You would, yeah. Nope. One of them is free. The other one is not.
My turn? I'm going to shake the ice. I'm going to make it expand, rapid expansion, to hit the other guy. So they off me and away from me. Mashing damage, that's a club. So that's 1d8. One. Plus 4. So I'll take the 5.
You do a whole 5 damage
I'll take it. They're away from me.
for now.
I can shake the ice to be whatever I want, right? That's the description.
In essence, yes.
I strike the ice, and as I strike it, I make it explode. Explode out some shards.
You're pulling That one game we used to play. Diablo. If you're playing Diablo here.
I'm not pulling the Diablo.
That's in essence what the monk does in Diablo.
Oh, the explosion palm?
Yeah.
Well, I don't have the explosion palm yet. I'm gonna generate that as one of my powers when I research it. But the ice thing is something you can literally do. I can shape that to be whatever I want. Strike it, and when I air strike it and shape it together, that's mass shards of ice coming for your butt, baby. They're daggers, so it's 1d4, but it's a buttload of 1d4.
In the flesh golem thing, well, you don't know what's flesh golem, but I'm gonna just say it's flesh golem. The plated dude is walking over to you now.
Stars!
Did you seriously just pull that? Oh my god. Resident Evil jokes for you. And your weapons do no damage, or your magic does no damage to him, because your favorite way to attack things is lightning.
No, it's not my favorite.
Second favorite way to attack things is lightning. Ho ho.
And if he's in the way, that's 20 foot.
Do you think you can push something like that though?
Huh?
Do you think you can push something like that though?
No, is he in the way of the ice? Because if he's anywhere near, I expand it and so that's 20 foot. And even then, you got the dogs have to take damage from my ice exploding.
If are you sending it to the sides or in front of you?
Out. In the
Yeah,
way.
he's in the way, but he technically can't take damage from it because he has immunity to piercing. Oh ho!
He doesn't have an immunity to magic.
No, but he has immunity to piercing.
Yeah, mundane piercing. This ain't mundane.
You're gonna have to see if it can actually do any damage.
Well, for one.
He's in full plate armor.
Okay.
So you gotta see if your puny icicles can actually even do anything.
That's 8 to each dog. To each pound.
You have to see if you can actually do anything to him.
Because they were already caught up in my ice.
Mm.
But Zinro and the other guy. Even that's a 11.
This is Zinro. Oh.
But that's a mass level. Like, I don't want to roll a whole bunch of them. So.
He dodges.
Hmm?
He dodges.
That's a 1.
The dude in plate armor hits him. He looks down, looks at you, and just kind of brushes his armor off.
There's some stuck in him, but not enough to do damage.
Mm. Zinro looks at him and looks at you and is like, you thought something like that would work? Now this is what true piercing is.
Did I? Hold on. 2. Oh, I
Yeah,
did
you
one
have
more.
a third one.
Yeah, that's what I had to think.
Yeah, I thought you did 3.
I just form the ice
You did that.
how I want.
Yeah, you did those 2.
Keep talking. And I form the ice in the spikes that crisscross in front, on the sides, and behind.
Are you trying to put him in his own makeshift prison?
Yep. Both of them.
Oh, is Zinro too?
Yep. Zinro and the dummy dude. Oh, look. It's mad times.
You're gonna be mad and you're gonna call this BS. But it's gonna work. It's gonna work.
Oh, you're going to use your strength to be like, yeah.
No.
Oh, some probably fire or something.
Yeah.
That's not BS. You literally said you have a fire weapon, bruh.
Well, I was.
His eyes burning. I kind of know what's going on, but
His eyes, blood red, staring you down.
Keep in mind, I'm going to say it again like I've been saying it. The power of an elemental monk is very strong, but because their power runs on ki rather than like spell slots, you get like 4. They're really underpowered. They're not that powerful. Well, no, it's a balance thing, I should say, because their powers, their abilities are very powerful, but they have a limited amount of ability to use it. I'm fueling my powers with life force. That's why you always see me going like this, and
Very dangerous game.
Yes, I'm aware of the game I'm playing. I'm using my life force to fuel my bending.
Which, if it weren't for Zinro, you would be doing that a lot more than what you are.
Look, this is the first game I've used a spell slot. An actual spell slot.
Because of Zinro. And you still missed that spell.
No, I healed.
Oh yeah, never mind. Yeah, it was the heal. We'll see if Zinro can make it out of the way in time. He does.
Hey, on the flip!
But there's no way that giant dude.
Yeah, he's too slow.
Yeah. So he's kind of trapped. His arms are stuck like this. And he's just staring at you. He's trying his best to break out of it. But I won't have him try to attempt that until next turn. So it's Zinro. You're gonna hate me for making a short sword to a long sword, homie.
No, I'm not.
Because I get to do more damage if I attack you.
Only 2.
But still.
Goes from 1d6 to 1d8.
Listen, that whole 2 damage could make the entire difference. Especially since fire. But you know.
It goes 1d6, 1d6 to 1d8, 1d6.
Yeah. So, it's still 2 whole damage. But Zinro is visibly angry, and he screams, "Enough of this!" And fangs start appearing, and he rushes at you with his sword elongating to a long sword, and he's going for a slash at your head. He hits you.
Dodge.
Five, 6, 7 plus 1, 8, 4. You take 4 damage.
Stepping sidekick with air blast to get him away, so I can go take care of that last fire. Mm. 18.
You hit him.
$14.
Yeah, 14.
20. 22. 23. 25. Or 23 plus 4. 27. I apologize. Plus a 20-foot blast. He goes flying. My next turn is to go over to the fire. Just real quick, and then put that out.
You're gonna hate me.
What else is new? Alright, I gotta speak up, yeah. I noticed the audio on last time because you're speaking towards the camera, I
So
speak towards you, so I gotta speak up. So, alright, I stepping sidekick with an air blast, airbender style. My cousin Zinro, he's going flying, running and whatnot to get to that last fire, and then I'm using my bending to put the fire out.
As you're doing that, red cap. Oh, the legendary goblin red cap appears. He's like, "Are you done here? I'm done with mine." Zinro doesn't take a liking to goblins, if you have noticed.
I put the fires out. Get your people to safety. Get them to the castle. You'll be better defended there than out in the open. I have something that needs handling here. I'll meet you back at the castle.
Zinro laughs. Ha! So now you have a castle. Let's see with your pretty little subject here if he survives this. And he makes a fast dash at him.
Am I fast enough to? You know I should roll with advantage, right? Because of mine. Okay. Because I know how you get sometimes. You forget.
I don't forget about your haste.
I don't either.
That's the one thing I never forget about you.
I wonder why.
13.
13. 13 plus 4.
That's
17.
17, right?
Okay. You manage to get in front of him.
But does he grab you instead?
I'm okay with that.
He does. He grabs you by the neck. And he just starts forcing. He's like, seriously? Risking your life to protect a simple goblin?
Is it my turn?
No, he still has to do his attack. 'Cause,
Okay. Okay.
yeah, he still has to do his attack because you ain't just moving.
But the claw move is an action.
But
It's a grapple.
yeah, it's a grapple, but I still get an attack because that's how you always do it.
Because my one turn is my grapple, another turn is my actual attack. I get multiple.
Fine. He just grapples you. I honestly thought the grapple and the attack were two different things. That's why I was doing it.
No.
I don't know it was because of your haste.
Yeah.
Okay, so he just grapples you.
I turn his hand and kick him.
Let's go. See if you can. Oh.
Nope. Let's see if I can kick.
Nope. So how are you trying to kick him?
Straight kick to chest. Since he's got me by the throat, just.
Okay.
As he has you by the throat, he sees you going to kick. He pushes your leg to the side. And he just brings his face closer to yours. He's like, really? You're trying the most basic maneuver on me? We've trained for how long now?
I got one more.
Oh yeah, you still have one more attack.
He's got me. Which hand is he using?
His offhand, his left one.
Okay, so that was it. Alright. I'm gonna try to throw. Dislodge and step into him.
Trying to throw him over your shoulder.
Mm-hmm. An over shoulder throw. Since he's got me like this, and put his arm up.
Nope.
Nope. This all plays into it. All my martial arts moves are failing.
Mm-hmm.
Because Zinro knows my moves.
I don't know how to describe how he wouldn't get thrown in that fashion.
He plants his weight down and puts his knee into the back of my knee so I can't.
Zinro planted his weight and places his knee behind yours. And let's see if he can throw you to the side. Make an attempt. No, he can't. But he's still latched on. Let's see if the dude can break out of his ice. Yes, he's able to. With a loud grunt, he's like, "Rah!" and breaks out. Because flourish, my guy.
Stars!
And he starts trudging his way. He has 10 feet to go. But Zinro still has you.
I grab Zinro.
Trying another throw? Trying to break his arm?
Chidori.
Oh, you trying to shock him?
16.
I I don't know what we're... Oh, yeah. I was
It's
about to
just
say.
enough to hit.
Just
him.
barely.
I
Yeah.
know, it's just enough to hit. I
You're
remember.
lucky. You're lucky.
That sucked. 1.
I was tempted to have him wear some other armor this time.
1. 6.
Whole 6
10.
damage. 10.
Oh, I get 2 other ones.
Excuse me. Be careful now.
I'm going to Falcon Punch. My basic punch attack.
Be careful now. I may or may not just have to kill off one of my characters here.
I'm not gonna kill him. I don't know how much he has left.
I know you don't, but I might just have to kill one of my characters here.
I'll go on a quest to have him resurrected.
You hit him.
To send him backwards. And the other guy's 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm getting at?
Do you think you can blast a man in full plate armor like that?
No. I want to hit a dude with another dude.
Oh, really? It's not even in his generic way this time. This is the second time he's hit another dude and another dude with the same 2 people. Second time. Let's see. Can you catch him? He doesn't manage to catch Zinro. He makes an attempt, but instead he missed, which ended up hitting Zinro. So Zinro kind of got slapped. Zinro got slapped and he's hunched over on the ground, still staring at you with a burning rage in his eyes.
I'll deal with you in a second. What's up with the Hellhounds?
Oh, they fled.
I'm gonna track them down later. So, this dude has plate armor. Sorry, I'm not even gonna lie. I had a mind blank. And then I realized that he's just looking at me like, lights are on, but no one's home.
Well, you got another attack on me, so.
What are they doing?
Oh, they're putting planks down. I don't know what for. I think they're building something.
Yeah, you gotta think they're building something. As much as noise as they making.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna use my turn to take out my swords. Yeah, I'm getting serious, homie.
And you didn't get serious when you were getting your butt whooped by Zinro alone.
Zangetsu. And a silver short sword. That's a lot to say. It's a bunch of S's.
Silver,
It's
Sylvan, short sword.
that
is hard to
4
say.
S's, yeah.
Sylvan, Sylvan, short sword.
See?
Try saying that 5 times fast.
That's my turn. Come at me, bro.
Zinro laughs at you. He's like, ha! The fabled weapons that you barely use, huh? And he lets out a horrid shriek. Very unhuman / unelven and unorcan.
Unlike him.
Yes, unlike him. And from the surrounding woods, you hear a pair of 6 footsteps, light footsteps, and 2 more heavy footsteps coming in. Zinro takes the opportunity to flee to where one of the footsteps were, the pack of 6 light footsteps were coming from. He takes his time to flee there.
No. I was going to press the dictation a number of knives, and as they're floating, use my air blast to shoot a number of knives like arrows. But you don't know how to make another character.
I don't care about making another character.
Yes, you do.
I really don't. I got Victor. Victor's all my fun.
He was your backup. How does he become your main?
Did you see how much damage he did?
I was there for that.
That's how he becomes my main. You do more damage than my main, you become my main.
So, Zinro's the side hoe. Got it.
As of right now, yes.
I'm looking at Hanna-Barbera. Stars!
He's trudging his way to you. He's within 5 feet now.
Man, he's slow.
I mean, I don't think this could really move that fast.
I'm gonna zip over and use all my attacks. $15 plus 4.
Well, I'm stupid.
What'd you do? Or what didn't you do?
The magical resistance
What about it?
has an advantage on saving throws. I didn't do that.
Well, I didn't really damage him.
Oh, that's cool. Do you have a resistance to magic by any chance?
Yes. Why?
Because all his attacks are magic.
Yeah. Eight.
And you're attacking Mr. Stars.
8 plus 8 is 16. Plus 5 is 21.
21. 26.
26.
That's the amount of damage you did?
And that's just one strike.
Oh, okay. Hey, hold up. 26. Yeah, I was right. Wait, what was the armor class you hit him for?
19.
Oh, okay, yeah. You made it. I was just double checking, because I didn't see it. Okay, this shit, man. I was busy reading up on this real quick.
17.
17 more damage?
No, I just
Oh.
17.
So, yeah, no. Second one misses. He has an armor class of 18 due to his plate armor.
Okay.
I was about to say I didn't hear a clunk.
It-
What would that be? 14?
14, 19.
Oh, so yeah, you hit him.
And this was on Getsu again. 6
6.
plus 8 is 14.
14.
Plus 5 is
19.
19. 21.
21.
20 Tell me I didn't hit him that time.
Yeah, you did. That's your fourth? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's your fourth attack. 13.
Yeah, 13.
I heard a clunk on that one.
Pull the lever, Crunk. Wrong lever!
When you become more famous, when the side character becomes more famous than the main villain for pulling a lever. Yeah, you would have.
10. Plus 5 is 15. 20.
Oh, that's when your turn's over. Oh, that's when your turn's over.
This is my last one. Yes.
Ah, it's an Oreo.
Yeah. Yeah. 14.
14.
That's my last one.
Alright.
I know I did over 100 damage to him.
Oh, you did. Well, no. Not quite 100. Almost 100, but not quite.
Because I got like 20 over 3 times.
Wait, is this counting his hands as the melee weapons for the slam?
I would assume so.
Okay, so I automatically gives him +7 to hit. He's doing a double slam on you. I gotta roll. Sorry. Just barely. Thanks to that +7.
How do you get a +7 on me?
I don't know, +7 to hit.
Oh, okay. That's with melee weapon.
Oh, but slam multi-attack does 2 slam attacks, and that's slam, so I figured.
Yeah, but this is with melee weapon.
Oh. Okay, that confused me because this one says
Okay.
he uses his hands to slam.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 2d8 +4.
Dodge.
Now, since he counts as a magic weapon, I don't know if that's automatically added to the 2d8 +4.
What?
The magic damage he does.
No, this is
okay.
for
That's
reasons of, like, he isn't mundane, he's magical.
Okay, so yeah, he does 4 damage.
Hit me, you waka waka boo boo. I don't know what a waka waka boo boo is, but, just... Zon gets him. What are you rolling?
Nothing.
Oh, no.
Can't, come on. I can't give you constant love.
I forgot about the +5.
Yeah. So 7.
7 plus 5 is 12. Plus my +8 from strength damage is 20.
He kills over.
+3, 23.
As you do a slash, he starts stumbling before he falls back with a loud thud and clinking of armor. Okay.
I put my foot on his chest and then I roar. I put my foot on his chest and then I roar. I want to say Simba, but it's just roar.
Okay. This cultist is practically dead.
Is he dead?
The dude you killed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
His
dead.
flesh gone. I was just making sure because I was about to stick my sword in his chest and then send electrical currents to that.
Wow, you really? Well, I mean, that wouldn't really do anything.
Oh yeah.
He has immunity to lightning.
Well, I know that. DeKarrin does.
Yeah, DeKarrin doesn't know that.
So I still would have stuck my.
Your sword. Yeah. Okay. The other 2 heavy footsteps finally break the clearing, and the 6 footsteps, and now including Zinro, break the clearing. They're all staring at you. Well, you can't see the face of the 2 in armor, but all the cultists, they obviously look scared, but not scared of you.
My eyes are still blazing. I still have my fangs out, and I've got my swords.
You hear Zinro yell, "Go now or I feast on all of you!" And they all start doing a chant and point their fingers at you. A black mist forming around their finger. Ready to shoot at you. Can you dodge?
I'm gonna roar and use thunder wave.
You already did your attacks, homie.
But they're coming in. And if we're doing that, then we gotta do initiative.
Yes, true. I gotta roll for like 8 people now, homie. No, 9, including Zinro. I gotta roll for 9 people.
Or you can do them all in one.
I could do that. let's just do that. Well, I'm doing Zinro separate from them.
I bet you are.
So this is for the enemies. What'd you get?
13 plus 4. 17 plus my haste is a +2. So
I'm gonna
19.
write this down so I don't forget the order.
Yeah, that's what you do, Homer.
So it's DeKarrin.
Give me 1 second. Dad,
And you got 19?
duty, 19.
Okay. More damage, or at least damage.
That's it. You want a BS?
Hey, listen. Not really.
Mm-hmm.
This is a normal amount of people
Mm-hmm.
who want to massacre an entire village of goblins.
Mm-hmm.
It is. Originally, the golems weren't even there to fight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, they were just there to contain Zinro.
Mm-hmm.
That's the funny part.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, I'm telling the truth, man. I'm the one with the plot up in here. Up in here.
Don't even try, homie. Mm-hmm.
Listen, why don't you believe me, man? Just because I threw 7 demons at you that you could take, by the way, doesn't mean anything. Let's see, in total there's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 enemies. In total, there's only 15 enemies he has to fight.
All by myself.
Well, not as of right now. There's only 6, 7, 8, 9. There's only 9 you have to fight as of right now. There's only 9 you have to fight.
Mm-hmm. By myself.
They're not that hard. You massacred an entire room of cultists before, you'll be fine. But to be fair, that's when you could throw one another at them, or, you know, push them into a wall. But there aren't no walls here, homie.
Ain't no walls here.
Ho ho. Trust me, man. Really? Nope. I see you looking. Nope. You're not gonna
It
help me.
has a butthole.
Listen, Dad. It's reasonable. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Trust me. All the cultists, are not at full health. So,
Uh-huh.
be happy.
Uh-huh.
They're not that hard to deal with.
Uh-huh.
You can literally kill a cultist in one swing.
Let's go.
It's your turn. You go first.
1 second.
No.
Apologize.
Excuse me. Ugh.
I'm working on producing an independent film, and you gotta stay in touch with some people that work with me. So, apologies. So,
Just like you won't take my apology for throwing all these enemies at you.
well, I'm apologizing sincerely.
So do I.
No, yeah,
Somewhat.
you can't apologize sincerely when you're the reason everything's happening. Like you can literally go, "Oh, they gone."
No, you're the reason everything's happening.
Oh, I'm the reason.
I can't overpower you, so I must overnumber you.
Outnumber?
Yeah, outnumber you.
You
With
can't
overpower.
overpower me. I was getting messed up by Zinro for a while. I just have. I've only got 1 swig of joy juice left for the whole day until sunrise.
You still got a lot of mana left and a lot of health left.
I don't really have any healing spells other than the one. And then I'm completely dependent on feeding. So, how far are they from me?
15 feet
Oh,
with
that's
the cultists and Zinros, and about 20 with the golems.
That's nothing. I can cover that in a second, literally.
Is there entrapment spells?
Are there entrapment spells?
Oh yes, but I don't know if there's like legitimate entrapment spells.
Are there? You mean you need to research something?
I don't remember. I remember looking at it, but I don't remember if there is. But yes, I'm assuming there is. So.
Zip over and attack one of the cultists.
You gonna kill him.
It was Zangetsu.
Like I said, you can kill one of these guys in just one swipe of your sword. It's not like it's that hard.
Which sword?
Both of them, pretty much. Is that not 20?
No, it's 14.
No. Yeah, you hit him.
14, 18.
You hit him.
18 and plus my 23. 8 plus 8 is 16.
Oh, I thought it was a +5 as well.
Oh, it is. Plus
So,
5 plus 5.
16 plus 5.
This is the natural damage. This is my strength. And then plus 5.
So 16 plus 5 is 21.
1.
Yeah, 21. 24.
24. That's what Sun gets him. Is he dead?
Oh no, the cultist isn't dead. Wounded, but not dead. 24.
That was a
13.
yes.
So no, you miss.
No, plus 4, 17.
Oh, you would.
It was a natural 13. Bunghole! 8, 13.
You really want to massacre this one dude, don't you?
Look, my damage, man. My damage.
That's 2 attacks.
Is he dead?
No. He's not dead.
Okay, you said I could kill one with the swing of one sword.
If you get lucky.
No, you didn't say if I get lucky. You said...
Well, that's what I meant.
Now you're misleading.
I didn't mean to mislead. I thought you would understand me when I said that.
How? You said all I gotta do is swing one sword and I kill him.
Well, I was
Which is
expecting
why I'm like-
Zangetsu to do more damage than what it did.
He did almost max damage. He was 2 points off from... Well, no, that's a lie. He was just a few points off from max damage.
Yeah, and those few points would have got him killed. Would have killed this cultist.
Then when I hit him with the Sylvan Sword, just attacking would have... and connecting would have done the damage to kill him. See why I call BS so much?
Listen, I
Lisa,
thought his sword did more damage than what it did. That's why I said in one hit. Because I was factoring in the +8 he got from his strength and the +5 he got from Zangetsu already.
that was
Plus
13.
whatever dice he rolled.
It's 1d10 plus 1d6.
That's 16 plus 13. That's 30. No, 29. I thought it did more damage. I thought it at least did like 32. I did my maths wrong. My maths were incorrect. I apologize.
Okay. And still, if that would have killed him with one swing at max damage, he should be dead with this one.
Okay, you know what? I made my information wrong. I did my numbers wrong. My numbers weren't correct. I apologize.
You're literally BSing me.
I did before, but now I... Listen, I was factoring in different numbers because I figured he did more damage with buffs.
What buffs?
I thought you had buffs on Zangetsu.
What buffs?
I don't know. I thought you had some sort of buff on it, considering how much damage you always do with it.
No. It's 1d10 plus 1d6, and I get a +5 on it. It's +5 plus 5.
I lost my die. I lost my die. Got it. Again, I apologize.
I can do a maximum of 29 damage. Oh,
Okay.
their home.
Let's get back to it. I did my numbers wrong. I apologize for the misleading information. I may have misled some of y'all, especially this one. So I apologize for the bad information.
But he ain't gonna fix it so the dude's dead.
No, I ain't.
See? See?
They all have a set value. Actually, no, he is dead. Never mind. He's dead. I was doing the wrong guy. I looked at what I erased. I was doing the wrong guy.
He was doing the wrong guy.
Listen, okay.
Doing
He's
the
dead.
wrong guy.
He died. He
I
gone.
only hear one set of footprints.
He's cut in half.
Footsteps.
You cut this man in quarters.
This is me about to be a butthole.
He don't exist.
Oh.
Oh, he thought he should.
That's what I'm here. Watch my camera. Watch my camera. I'll kill you. I'ma kill you. Anyway.
But yes, you do indeed kill the guy. Because not only did I mislead you,
You're touching me.
I know, not only did I mislead you,
You're touching
I did the wrong guy.
I did the wrong guy's damage values.
We have an audience to entertain. No one's gonna be like that. I'll kick you in your butt.
To be fair, even then, you still couldn't kill him. You still couldn't kill him in one hit because he was literally one number off from you being able to kill him in one hit with max numbers. So, my information was still a tiny bit misleading. But
Can we just agree he's BSing me and continue?
I did before,
See?
but that was an accidental BS.
I gotta blow my nose.
Alright.
Give me 1 second.
But it was an accidental BS.
Yeah.
I was looking at the wrong guy.
Alright, Homer. Is that your net life thing? You know, when you have no life?
No, this is the enrollment thing.
I'll get back to you in a second.
We gotta hurry this up.
Yeah, we got like an hour before I have to go. I think. I don't know. But you did 2 attacks. You still got 4.
How close are they? Because I used my movement turn.
Oh yeah, you did. Okay, they're set up like here and here, like with a good like foot between them.
I'm gonna water whip, and as I water whip, create an ice column that spans out.
You really like using water and ice, don't you?
Well, it's a natural wall.
You really like using your health for a weapon, don't you?
It's all I got right now.
You sure you can afford to
No.
do that?
No.
He's honestly just trying to protect himself, which I fully understand.
Yes.
He's got almost no healing. He's outnumbered. He's got to worry about Zinro chasing him down.
So, I'm blocking them off with big old ice. A wall of ice.
Depending on how this goes, you might really hate me.
Yeah.
Depending on how it goes.
Yeah.
If it goes in your favor, you won't hate me. If it goes in my favor, you will hate me. Anyway.
I just like you regardless.
Yeah, because you say what I do is unfair, and it's completely fair. You're even the one that told me, hey, outnumber me.
Well, no, that's fine. I'm doing everything by myself, so that comes with a certain a high level of danger.
Don't worry, I might have you get help. I might. Listen, I'm lenient. I'm nice. I'm not just gonna often kill somebody out of spite. I've done that in Skyrim before, but I don't do that here. I have never once killed one of his characters out of spite. Never once.
You've never once killed my characters.
Precisely, see? Never out of spite.
You hate Ghost.
Wraith hates Ghost, not me.
You hate Ghost.
I think Wraith hates Ghost, not me.
You hate Priscilla.
Priscilla's just stupid. Over
overpowered, stupid sniper assault rifle.
Priscilla is not stupid. Don't you talk about my baby.
Listen, nor is my Priscilla from Fallout, but...
Yeah, your Priscilla. What's your Priscilla again?
Night vision, silence, long range shot.
Oh, it used just basics.
Well, that's all Fallout allows you to use.
You can turn a laser rifle.
I'm not using lasers. Bullets are better.
That depends on who you ask.
Anyway, you created this ice wall. You gonna run now? You gonna run like a little baby? Well, you can't run. You already used your movement. Unless you disengage. Oh.
Disengage and then run away?
Yeah. Unless you disengage.
No.
Then I can't do anything to you.
Nope.
This man gonna stand his ground. No healing. No life.
I got some life left. But I'm outnumbered.
Outnumbered, outgunned. In essence. Because if Zinro's enough to take this man, imagine 3 Zinros. I'm joking. They're not quite Zinro's level. Plus, I get the feeling if they were to attack you, you wouldn't miss as much because, you know, plot. But you know. What's your next move? Because you did 4. You did 4 Fs.
This is my one.
Yeah, you did 3.
My 2 attacks.
And then your water
attacks. And that was my turn.
So yeah, 3. 4 in a technical stance, but 3. I said the golems were 20 feet away from you? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and they only walk 5 feet per turn. So they're 15.
Stars.
And that ice pillar is currently melting. Zinro's a lovely character. Zinro's really, really lovely. I know this plays into you. That's why I'm doing it. But Zinro's a lovely character.
Uh-huh.
You see the edge of a blade poke through your ice. And it's starting to slowly melt from the...
It's starting to burn a circle.
Yeah. He's just staring at you. With really, really evil grin.
And
Oh, I knew you were going to do that.
of course.
So does Zinro. That's why he gave you the evil grin.
But the thing is, he's literally point blank.
Oh, I know he is. He knows he is.
It's an explosion, which is force, and then you have the ice shrapnel. So, like, everybody gotta, like...
Everybody gotta take damage here. Since I'm not gonna have you roll for each individual person, I'm just gonna take whatever you get for one person and do it to all of them.
Okay. 4, 6, 10, 14. But taking into consideration, that's a massive shrapnel, bro.
I'm just gonna do your 14. Trust me, that's more than enough damage.
Uh-huh.
It is, trust me.
Uh-huh.
Trust me.
Trust him.
Have faith
After
in
he
your...
just told me he BS'd me.
Have faith in your DM. Have faith in the DM. You should put more faith in me, man. Like, what do I have to do to you? What? I admit when I'm BSing you. And then I'll try to fix it if I'm BSing you.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I admitted that I was BSing with the cultists because I messed up. Okay? That was a mess up on my part. I admitted it and I fixed it.
Fair enough.
Okay. Still your turn.
Oh, I'll get 2 more, because all I did was just... Who's left?
All the cultists. Besides the one you killed.
I'm looking, and I'm using with the ice shards, since I can form ice to be the moisture in the air, and again, spike up to crisscross and become
A jail cell.
yeah, ice shards here to hold you, ice shards here to hold you. Well, ice lances, spikes, bars, same stuff. You know what I mean.
Okay.
I got one more turn.
Yeah, you got one more. He's gonna make a shrapnel. How much you wanna bet?
I'm gonna yeet them all.
How are you gonna yeet them via ice?
I'm gonna make the ice on the floor, and I'm gonna make it go on a slant and launch them all. I just thought about that.
First, you have to expand the ice, which is already a move there. Then reform the ice to push, which is a second move.
I already expanded it. The ice is already there,
Well, on them, but in order to do
and
that on the ground.
It's already there. The ice is already there. One of my last move is just reforming it.
But wouldn't it have to be on the ground in order to push all of them away?
It's already on it. It's a bunch on the ground.
Yeah, but reforming it and then using it to project, wouldn't that be 2 moves?
No, the ice. Remember, water whip, and I froze it.
Into a wall, yes.
Yeah, my one move was to. That's one.
That breaks the ice.
It's shrapnel. It's still ice. It's not melted.
Well, yeah, you'd have to form that ice together.
No, my next one was to take the shrapnel and everything and manipulate its form
Into prison bars.
into the bars. Now they're stuck. My next move was to manipulate the form of the stuff that's around and yeet.
Would there even be enough around that isn't already attached to their person?
Yes.
Okay.
I
I believe it.
I will go back to the book.
I was just trying to think about it logically. I'm sitting here
I
like...
can do up to 120 feet, bro.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that makes sense then. I'm sitting here like, now he's trying to BS me, but... I believe it, man. A paladin. I love how you just memorized the page it's at.
Yeah.
Well, it's like he knew he'd have to pull it out at some point.
As an action, you can spend 1 key point to choose an area of ice or water no larger than 30 feet on a side within 120 feet of you. You can change the ice and vice versa and blah blah blah. You can raise this elevation, create or fill a trench, erect or flatten a wall, or form a pillar. You cannot exceed the area's dimension. I can only go half of a dimension. We're outside there. There's dimension everywhere. I have no set dimension. Yeah, I can create a pillar 15 foot high and no lower than 15 feet deep. So that's 15 foot elevation sudden on a yeet. 30 foot square. 30 foot will go 30 foot. 30 foot circumference. 15 foot elevation. That's everybody.
Even Zinro.
Yeet.
Oh. They're yeeted. They take no damage on the fall, but they're yeeted.
What do you mean they take no damage on the fall?
You're literally throwing them into trees. Cushiony trees.
No,
Soft, cushiony trees.
that's bashing damage like an MFer. On top of that, you have impalement.
Cushiony trees.
And the trees would be at a distance.
Cushiony trees. Cushiony trees. I never said I wasn't gonna make them take damage. I just said they're cushiony trees.
Cushioning my butt cheeks.
Cushiony trees, they take 1 damage.
1 damage.
I rolled for that. I literally got a 1 on the damage.
Okay.
See? I got a 1 on the
No,
damage.
no. Oh, okay. Just they're
I'm doing it by the dice.
the elevation.
Whatever the
drop.
dice. It's not up to me, it's up to the dice.
Uh huh.
It's up to the dice gods.
Now it's up to you, but
Hey, they fall, they hit trees. You seen you falling from that height and hit a tree, and you took like 10 damage. Okay, 10.
I have still fallen.
But you still took 10 damage. You took 5 damage. 5 more damage.
I'm gonna do the calculations on that.
That's 6 damage. So far. I'm not done.
Okay. Waterbending is becoming more useful than what I thought
It's
it would.
becoming overpowered, is what he means.
Whenever something becomes really useful, he goes overpowered.
No, there's a certain level of usefulness, and then there's a certain level of usefulness that exceeds its usefulness into the overpowered territory.
I yeeted a bunch of people.
You reduce their health by a total of 11, if my calculations are correct.
I yeeted a bunch of people, so I'm overpowered.
You are.
I got something for you next.
You know, this doesn't go as planned. Well, for you, it doesn't go as planned.
Mm-hmm. I know my next move.
Well, considering it's Zinro's turn now.
He's got to come get to me.
Oh no, it's the group's turn.
They got to get to me. They got to spend a whole turn.
Maybe they're not the ones getting to you.
Huh?
Maybe they're not the ones getting to you.
Uh-huh.
The golems are within 10 feet.
How?
And the golems are over here. The group was over here.
Okay.
So they're within 10 feet of you now.
I was given a different impression of what when I yeeted everybody, but...
Oh, my apologies then. I thought I made it clear. My apologies.
You don't make anything clear!
I make things clear. Most of the time. Most of the time I do. But, yeah, they're within 10 feet. Your turn.
I'm going to take the ice pillar, I'm going to form it into a massive katana-shaped blades, which, since in mass and everything, a bunch of 1d8s.
Assuming you can hit.
Oh, a bunch of 1d8s. And
Again, assuming you can hit.
I know what I'm doing. I'm about to shred a whole small forest. A small clearing. I have a plan.
Assuming you can hit them.
Plus 4. 21. 21!
Roll again. I'm only having you roll twice. One for each die.
Nope.
So you hit half of them. But not the other half.
You really gonna make me roll a massive... I don't have the math to do that.
I'm just gonna say you hit 3 each.
Huh?
I'm just gonna say you hit 3 each. I suck at these rolls. 12. You do 12. I said 3 each, and one's a 1d8.
Yeah, one katana is 1d8, but it's a little mass of...
But I was just doing 3 per person, man. It's easier to calculate.
Easier for them not to die.
No, you did nearly kill them with that. It's just easier to calculate.
Easier for them not to die.
They're already on their last legs, man. I wouldn't do you like that. Yet.
Yeah, my butt cheeks.
But you did make a probably fatal mistake by doing that.
Mm-hmm.
You made Zinro very, very angry with that.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna like me in a second.
Wait till I can earthbend.
Okay, you got 2 more turns. from the golems.
Oh, I'm learning. Water whip. Freeze it.
The fact that you have to sacrifice this much health and you haven't been sacrificing?
Actually, I have. I've been counting.
Oh, okay. I just haven't seen you erase, that's why I got confuzzled. I got confused. How much health do you even have?
65. Well, right now I'm on 48. You haven't hit me in a while. Remember?
All this is just you bending.
Yeah, I'm using...
This man is really... he's pushing everybody back, really hoping not a single person touches him right now. Because he could, like, keel over.
It's... If you exert all your energy, you weaken yourself. You fall.
I'm trying to get a zero ball for Jess.
Oh, okay, hold on.
No, I got it.
Just please let me help.
You just have to pitch, and tear.
You're welcome, baby.
Oh, I don't want one too.
So,
I'm gonna get one for myself and pull it.
As you freeze them, from behind one of the golems, you hear a tink in their armor. It's Redcap. Redcap shoots them with one of the arrow. One of them with his arrow. It turns around and locks its gaze on him, not concerned with you any longer.
I formed an ice wall, and since I can make it, into a 15-foot wall.
You really like pushing things now, don't you? You want to make sure nothing's near you.
No, I want to make sure nothing can hurt him.
Or you.
Well, obviously me, but he...
Because Zinro nearly killed him.
I'm trying to protect everybody.
I mean, you got lucky on those rolls, because if you didn't get lucky on that roll with Zinro previously, Redcap would be dead by now.
Mm-hmm.
He literally would have gotten his throat ripped out by Zinro. So, I'm actually glad you got that roll, because if Zinro succeeded in doing that, that would have ruined my plan. But I'm happy you didn't fail. Okay, so now they're flung. Yes, your 3 attacks. All you hear from the,
I told you get back. I yell at Redcap. I told you get back to the castle.
look like you needed some help here.
I can use some help, but I need you to make sure your people are safe.
They are.
How if you're not leading them?
I did. I just decided to come back. I didn't want to put any of them in danger.
And I don't want you in danger.
Looks like someone needs to save your sorry butt.
I'll keep note of that. After we get out of this.
If we get out of this.
There's no if. You'll at the very least survive. I'll make sure of it.
Okay, that's your turn. From the woods where you flung Zinro and his little posse, you hear him scream, "Viper! Wraith!"
Yeah, you getting like mad into it, homie.
Yes, because I like this.
Me like he breadsticks. Me like he breadsticks.
I like this a lot. But you hear that, and from the clearing you see the 3, Viper, Zinro, and Wraith. But oh dang this.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hope I kill you soon then.
Well, let's call it so I can.
Yeah.
We always call it in the middle. I noticed that we're calling it in the middle of combat. Like this is the
This is the second time.
second or
in 3
third time.
episodes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're just face down with Viper, Wraith, and Zinro now.
I can deal with it.
Okay. Let's call it here then.
Alright. Okay. Well, we gotta call it here. Other responsibilities, stuff like that. You know, family duties and stuff. We apologize. We will be picking this up. Even I'm enjoying the tension here.
I'm enjoying him even more than he is.
So, I'm King Sway.
I'm Slayer Gaming.
And this is
Castle Iverness.
Episode 3 for the channel of Fanfiction Gaming. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Hit the notifications so you know when we upload. And share it with your friends. See if they like the adventures. Please, thank you, and we'll see you in the next one.
See you later.